But they'll do anything live action, possibly even a prequel to The Lion King that nobody asked for. Stay tuned, because that's coming up on Trailer Trash.
I don't want it.
What a segue, this man. Master segue.
Thank you. Oh, I do.
What are we watching today?
We're going to watch the trailer to Mufasa, The Lion King, a prequel that nobody asked for, and certainly nobody cares about.
Well, the problem it's gonna be like a prequel to the live action.
Yeah, and it look.
Brutal.
Dude, it's like prequels, man.
Well, we know the problem with prequels. You take the stakes away. We know the main character Mufasa's not dying in this movie. We know that.
It's
for
like
sure.
Very rarely can a prequel like add value to the story. Very rarely.
Oh yeah.
So I don't know. Let's watch this trailer and just. I can't imagine it's gonna be good.
All right, what is this? Lion King 0.5?
Yeah, 0.5.
Let's roll that beautiful bean footage.
Ha! I'm excited for the live action Oliver and Company.
Time.
Oh, you gotta move, but you're not moving fast enough. Mufasa.
So just to be clear, we're not in this story.
There's a lot of stories with all of us.
Ooh, we only had to pay Seth Rogen for 5 minutes, so
Is
I
this a
appreciate
flashback?
that.
Yeah, are those like Simba's kids that he's telling the story about their grandfather?
Wind through the keyhole for the Lion King.
What's your name? Mufasa.
Oh
I told
gosh.
you to wait for me. We can't just leave him here.
Why are everyone British?
Because he's Scar. That's young Scar.
I'm not
Oh, because he was
Was
voiced by
Scar
Jeremy
British?
Irons. Yeah.
And he was British?
Yeah.
Very subtly British then.
Oh my goodness. Wait a minute.
I guess he is British.
He is British. Wait a minute.
How is he British?
Time
Colonization.
out. He just said we can't associate with the outsiders. Are you telling me Scar and Mufasa in this are not actual brothers?
I thought
They're
they're blood brothers, like that Iron Maiden song.
Dude, I thought so too.
They're blood brothers.
They're just like really good friends who want. Oh my
Oh, it's
god.
the circle of life. There it is. There's the actual circle of life. They showed it to you.
Only if they start eating them.
I thought it was the anus.
Yeah. That's not what the mouth is the circle of life.
Sure, Derek. All right.
Then it's gone.
Ooh, dos mariposas.
Tucker together. That is home.
Dos orejitas.
I'm seeing a lot of t-shirts.
Find your place in the circle of life.
Oh, they said it! They said the thing from the...
Oh, wow. They're just leaning into that anime, huh?
We're whitewashing lions nowadays. Unbelievable.
So he's just... So the villain in this is the Japanese cartoon they ripped off a bit? Like, come on.
Why are they
Kimba?
leaning into the idea they ripped him off? Like, you know, I'm sure Kimba and Simba is just two dialects for lion.
I'm sure. Experience the epic story nobody asked for and no one will care about.
To be clear, I never signed
Where
up
this is
for
the
this.
prequel for Hamlet. Oh, they got the little
Of how
bird
an
guy
orphan
in there. I
oh
remember
my
the bird
God,
being British. That makes
became
sense.
king.
I saw Black Panther. I remember how he
Oh my
became
god, that
king.
is just Black Panther.
You're right.
Just Black Panther.
God damn it! Why are they ripping off Black Panther?
I did it! I saved us!
Oh my god.
You were saying?
I mean, no cat's that dangerous in the water.
Jesus.
Oh, Emmanuel, dos mariposas. What's
Dos orejitas.
What's
is the
Spanish
song.
for lion? Leonas. Dos leonas.
Dos grandes gatos. I got nothing.
I think it's gatos grande. You fuck. So
Yeah, it doesn't have the same. You got to end with the vowel.
is
the
that what you
O's,
think? Is
orejitas.
that you try? Well,
Hard pass.
I
Looks
don't
stupid.
know.
Looks stupid.
If
tell
it's-
me Mufasa and Scar are no longer like actual brothers. They're just childhood friends is the dumbest thing I think you could have retconned.
Okay, here's the thing though about actual lion hierarchies is there usually only is one male, and they kill competitors, and so he wouldn't have had a brother that hung out. Scar would have
It's a
been.
cartoon. It's Hamlet. It's supposed to
The
be Hamlet.
point is, if you're going to pull it in more realistic, having this guy be basically an adopted brother.
Yeah, so Mufasa comes in as the adopted brother and rises to the rank of king.
I thought Scar
And
was
that's
the
why Scar
adopted brother.
No, it's the other way around. Scar is the one running around with the tribe, with the pride. And then Mufasa's the one that he saves and Mufasa ends up.
I don't know if I like that, man,
Supplanting.
because the whole point was Scar was the run to the litter.
This
He's
is-
smaller than Mufasa.
This
That's
is a
why he's
problem.
not in charge.
This is a problem
That's
with
why
modern.
you're in charge of this show.
There's a problem with modern writing, though, in that your villains need like noble intentions to become villains. Nobody's ever just the villain for the sake of being the villain.
I am.
I mean, well, to be fair, so am I. We don't really. No, there are no heroes in trailer trash. You're the real hero for putting up with us for so long. So pat yourself on the back, grab a drink. But it's like there's either villains that you're supposed to like relate to and find sympathetic, or there are no villains at all in these Disney movies. Like we're talking about the Dos Oruguitas pronunciation aside, but there's no villain in Encanto really. They say the grandma's the villain, but it's not really.
Well, I think those guys that killed that dad were
Yo,
pretty-
the Federales
Yeah,
or whatever
they're
they were,
pretty villainous.
that was awesome. That's the only scene of that movie I like. The rest of the movie I find to be unbearable.
But that part made me cry.
It did make me cry. It was beautiful. But like, here's the thing. It's like, we don't need an origin.
I've had the soundtrack to Dreamgirls stuck in my head for 3 weeks.
That's what the uniquely D-Rock problem was.
Yeah.
Because he walked in today and I was singing the soundtrack to Dreamgirls and he's like, what are you doing? I'm like, I've had the soundtrack to Dreamgirls stuck in my head for 3 days. He's like, that is a uniquely you problem. And I was
true.
like, yeah, that is.
Yeah.
And it was
that
true.
and your anger at Lion King prequels.
I'm so burnt out on Disney as a company. Like,
Dude, I mean, what do you invest in them?
emotions.
Yes, clearly.
Well, no,
But why?
Because dude, like, they had such.
Because what's Disney Plus now?
formative-
$5.99 a month.
Oh, I don't know. I do Hulu Live and I'm forced to have it, so it's fine. But like growing up, man,
Whatever
so
brings you
much.
Love Island.
Love Island. I also watch on Hulu, so yes. Can't believe second time we brought that up. But it's
Can't
just
believe
like,
it's only 2.
but I'm just like bummed because this is I used to hold them in such high regard. They're like Little Mermaid, like the Alan Menken musicals, like Little Mermaid, Beauty and the Beast, part of Aladdin, like Alan Menken and Howard Ashman did such a great job. Howard Ashman has they made a documentary about him on Disney Plus that's phenomenal and explains why storytelling is important and like how songs can be good in storytelling. And these are the things I grew up with that made me like really love like that like tight 90-minute movie where characters have motivation. Their songs, by the end of a song, something's changed. Like all these things are important. And now it's like Disney just is so bloated and big, and they've ruined every franchise they've touched recently. Star Wars is dead. Indiana Jones is dead.
Well, Star Wars is dead for a long time.
Star Wars have been dead for a while. But I mean, like, they
so-
didn't do a great job, like,
Star
Force
Wars
Awakens
killed Star
forward.
Wars.
Yeah, sort of. But like, Lucasfilm is dead. Marvel is just a mess. It's a
And Disney is the one that put out Rogue One.
and then Disney. I do like Rogue One a little bit, but
Andor.
I love Andor.
I mean, those are the two.
but those
two
are
of the
also
best properties.
That's
since the
also Tony
70s.
Gilroy, though. Tony Gilroy really knew what he was doing.
Sure, occasionally they put the right people
Yeah.
in the ham. Here's what I like about this movie, at least from the little moment of them falling into the river. If this is going to be a team up of these two needing to solve a problem and we're going to do kind of a buddy cop together, then that establishes a relationship between Scar and Mufasa that really I haven't seen before and makes the betrayal of Scar worse, because to me,
Yeah.
I was always like, Mufasa, why do you trust a lion named Scar? He's evil and red. He's got a dark mane. He's the evilest looking lion I ever seen.
is, yeah.
You shouldn't trust him. Anyone can see that. And when you go, oh no, we've been through shit. We've been through the Clone
We
Wars
dug
together.
coal together.
And we had to beat this evil white lion.
Mads Mikkelsen, by the way.
To me, it kind of, if you're going to do like how much I enjoyed New Empire between Kong and Godzilla, if Godzilla and Kong had been able to talk to each other and go, oh, we whooped that guy's ass, it might have been like, I'm there for it. It's silly enough that I'm there for it. And them like kind of kicking a lion's ass and then going, oh, we really kicked that lion's ass. That could be funny enough to be distracting for
Undercut.
90 minutes.
Oh, this is going to be a 2-hour movie for sure.
Don't make it 2.5.
It's going to be over 2 hours.
Don't make
I'm
it
positive.
2.5.
I would bet.
Two?
money on it.
150. Hour 50.
Hour 45.
Hour 50 is all I'm giving you. At an hour 50, I turn it off. Whatever the fuck happens, happens.
Well, you already know how
Same
it
with
ends.
this video. Whatever happens, now.